Well, well, well. I know everybody's been over inundated about Drake and Kendrick Lamar, which is that's a stupid beef. That's a stupid waste of time for my personal opinion. And I've done videos about it. I'll probably do another one about that garbage because that's much ado about nothing. But if you thought that was much ado about nothing and it was a waste of time and stupid, how about this James Jones who works on first on the Fox Sports show? I'm not even thinking right now, and with Joy Taylor and Shady and them, and James Jones and Austin Rivers getting into it about NFL and NBA, and Austin Rivers come out talking about 30 NBA players could be football players. Am I right? Now, there's beefs that you get into, and then there's beefs that you are stupid or that you just chewing your gums. Look, Austin Rivers was a third tier player at best. His dad hooked him up. He learned to shoot a couple threes. He made a barely a career. He was a barely a career dude. Put him in a suit. He got some NBA analyst gig. He got hooked up. As close to black privilege as you can get because you really weren't that good. And you have the audacity to talk about guys in the NBA who could make the NFL. And James Jones, who was good, was a really good player, lit his behind up, lit him up like he was on a barbecue pit. For vegetarians, if that was a tofu veggie burger, he lit his behind up. He charcoaled his cheeks. And I laughed myself off with what James Jones said. Because he said you was a barely was. You wouldn't even made off. And I was like, yeah, why are you doing this, Austin Rivers? What was your point? And how you gonna dismiss NFL? It's two different types of beasts at work. Two different types of athleticism at work. You know, you have some very talented NBA players, but when you start saying that you could play football, the pounding, the intensity, the adrenaline, the rush, it's two different levels to it. It's like you really have to think and analyze well when you say that. You're saying 30. You're making it sound like these guys could do that. And that's not the case. It's a whole level of different dedication. It's a whole different level of mindset. It's a whole different level of preparation. Truth is, a guy who could be a two sport in football and basketball had to be a pretty special, freaky specimen because just to do football and baseball, basketball and baseball, the details would require so much that you'd have to be a certain type of athlete. I haven't seen too many that I think could probably do that. Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders, Brian Jordan were something else. There's certain type of guys, but excuse me, pardon me, no COVID. That would require a certain level that you'd have to have everything in tune. Okay. But for him to come out here and say that and then try to actually get in a beef with a guy, and James Jones ate him for breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, and seconds after midnight. It was like, what are you doing, Austin Rivers? I gave you dap for clapping at JJ Reddick. And broke clock. And I should have known his clock was broke because Austin Rivers, you in over your head trying to talk to a football player and try to have a beef about something. This is worse than the Drake and Kendrick thing. This is like, what are you even doing? Are you for real? Really? This is this is not even a debate. Both sports have their challenges. Um, but it's easier to score 2 points in the NBA than it is to try to get a 2 point conversion in the NFL. And it's different levels of speed. They both have their elements in both sport if you had a better chance. But the athleticism is different. The velocity, man, think about it now. You got quarterbacks who are mobile and agile. You got linebackers who are mobile and agile. How many guys are going to bring that crash course together? That's what Austin Rivers missed the point on, you know. So he should have just said there may be a handful who might be able to, but when you say 30, Do you understand how football course crashes go and how things go? Do you really get it? I mean, really? Do you really? And I don't know too many basketball players that could openly even try to attempt to tackle Debo Samuels. I'm just going to use him as an example because you can't even really put a logo. If we got role players or tweeners in the NBA about guards and point guards and this and that. What do you call Debo? Austin Rivers. How would you feel Debo Samuels is coming to you in open field? You'll run your little scary behind off like a deer with the lights flash. Miss me with that. James Jones ate that turkey for breakfast. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like my piece.